Hi, I'm Greg from Premiala. Well, I'm here in the beautiful Daintree Forest region of far north Queensland, and today I'm really excited to announce the release of our new Premiala stainless steel barbecue rib rack. I want to tell you a bit about how this product came to market. So towards the end of 2019, we sent out a survey to our Premiala VIP Club customers, and we asked them, what sort of products do you want to have? And one of the ideas we got was this barbecue rib rack. In fact, a number of people indicated they really wanted a better quality rib rack. So we went to China, we met with a number of different suppliers in person, and we found someone who was able to produce a product to the quality we wanted with the right sort of price as well. So, why do you need this barbecue rib rack? Well, let me tell you. The first thing about it is it's made from 100% high nickel, rust-free, food-safe stainless steel. Now, there's not very many stainless steel barbecue rib racks on the market, but even those ones that are, what are they actually made from? Is stainless steel stainless steel? Are they all just the same things? Well, in actual fact, no, they're not. There's actually lots of different grades of stainless steel. When you look at stainless steel, it'll all look silver, but there are some stainless steels that have got lots of iron in them, and they're very cheap stainless steels to make. There's some that have got a lot more nickel in them and other elements in it that help to make it a lot more corrosion resistant. We all know that iron goes rusty quickly, and so you don't want to have a stainless steel that's got lots of iron in it. But how do you tell? Because they all look the same, there's no easy way of telling. Well, I've got here a number of kitchen implements, and I want to show you a simple way you can tell whether you've got good quality stainless steel or cheap stainless steel. Cheap stainless steel, as we said, has got lots of iron in it, and iron is magnetic. So take a look at this. We've got here a cheese slicer. Put the magnet onto our cheese slicer, and it's stuck. That's because it's a cheap stainless steel. What about these kitchen tongs? Again, magnetic. We've got a tent peg here. You wouldn't expect a lot from that, but sure enough, that is magnetic. But what about the new Premiala stainless steel rib rack? Look, not there. Nope. No matter where you put it, it just falls off. And that's because we've chosen to use high quality stainless steel. Stainless steel that's not going to go rusty, and stainless steel that's not going to leach unsafe chemicals into your food. So that's the first reason you want to get this rib rack, because you can be guaranteed it's using high quality, food safe, high nickel, rust-free stainless steel. The second thing about this rib rack is that, as we said, it's stainless steel, it's got no coating on it. Now, you'll probably see on the market there's lots of rib racks out there that have got what they call a non-stick coating. Well, you know, with these ones that have got this non-stick coating, all those products is a very, very cheap iron rib rack that they then put some painting over to try to make the marinade not stick to it. When we're developing this product, we got a number of different rib racks, including a number of non-stick ones. And we found that when you put the marinade onto them, and they've been through the smoker for 6 hours, we found that the marinade stuck to these non-stick coatings just as much as it stuck to stainless steel. So not only was the non-stick coating ineffective, it actually didn't work, it also means that there's this very flimsy layer of non-stick painting, basically, that can flake off when you're cleaning it. So you've got to be very careful when you're cleaning non-stick products, because if you go too rough with them, you'll chip the coating, and then of course water gets into the cheap iron underneath, and it very, very quickly goes rusty. So ours is an uncoated product. It's pure stainless steel, which means when you finish with it, even no matter how much it's got on it, you can just chuck it in a tub to soak for a while, and then pop it in the dishwasher, or get a hot scourer, whatever you want to do. This is so strong and so rust resistant that it doesn't matter what you do to it, it's always going to stand up to it. Okay, so it's really, really easy to clean, and that takes a lot of hassle and frustration out of your cooking. That's another reason why you want to get this rib rack. The next reason you want to get this rib rack is because with this rib rack, it's much easier to accurately control the temperature of your ribs. Seriously? A rib rack can somehow make it easier to cook your ribs more accurately? Well, let me tell you why. Temperature control is one of the most important parts of cooking accurately, and we've all got different temperatures we like to cook our ribs to. But how do you know that the ribs are actually at that temperature, or the inside of the smoker is at that temperature? Well, typically you've got a digital thermometer with a probe that you poke into the meat, or you sort of try to tuck somewhere inside the smoker to be able to measure the temperature. And those things are always quite difficult, aren't they? Because the probe tends to fall out. You take the lid off the smoker, and the probe falls out onto the ground, and then you've got to sort of try to tuck it back in somewhere to try to get it to stay in position. And each time it's in a different spot. It might be more over the coals one time, it might be more in the middle the next time. And so it's very hard to get accurate, predictable temperatures. Well, one of the pieces of feedback we got from our customers was how frustrating it is to try to cook ribs and maintain the right temperature. So what we did when we designed this one is that we added onto it a little clip here that you can attach your thermocouple probe to. So when you get your rib rack in the post, it'll come with this installed backwards for shipping. You simply squeeze that, rotate it around, put it back into the little holder, and then you can slide your thermocouple probe in there, and that will stay in exactly the same position every time. And so whether you're measuring the air temperature or whether you sort of tuck it around it to be able to poke into one of the ribs, you can be sure that you're going to be measuring exactly the same part of the meat or exactly the same part of the smoker every single time. And that makes it so much easier to know that the ribs are exactly at the right temperature. Or do we need a little bit more air or a few more coals onto the smoker? What do we need to do? So this will make it a lot easier to make sure that you get the temperature control spot on for those perfect ribs. This last detail might seem obvious. Actually, it's not quite the last detail. We'll come to that in a minute. But this rib rack has got room for up to 6 different ribs to be smoked all at once. A lot of the ones on the market have only got room for 4 or 5. This just gives you a bit of extra room. So if you get an extra person coming for dinner, or somebody's feeling extra hungry, then this rib rack just gives you that extra little bit of versatility. You don't have to worry about trying to fit 2 smaller rib racks into your smoker, side by side. There's not actually room for most smaller smokers to get 2 of these in, even the smaller ones. But this one, because it's nice and compact, which is the last point I was going to say, it's a nice compact rib rack. It's really not much bigger than the other one. It's only about 12 inches long, around about 12 inches wide, and only a few inches tall. So it's really not much bigger than most of the rib racks on the market at the moment, but there's still plenty of space. The way we've designed it, there's still plenty of space between these rungs for nice, decent fat ribs. So that's our new stainless steel rib rack from Premiala. And the best thing about it, it's not just our idea. We didn't just sit down one day and think, let's make up a new product, let's hope that people like a rib rack. This is an idea that's come from amateur and professional barbecue people alike. People who are out there and doing this sort of stuff every day, every week. People who love doing this sort of thing. And they've identified that there's a need for this product on the market. And so you can be guaranteed when you get a Premiala rib rack that it's going to be good quality. It's going to last for many, many years if you take care of it. You're not going to have to worry about fussy little coatings that chip off and metal that goes rusty the first time you put it through a dishwasher. You're not going to have to worry about trying to tuck your temperature probe in at the right spot just to be able to hopefully try to monitor those temperatures properly. You're not going to have to worry about what if that extra person comes for dinner. You've got plenty of room to have 1 extra rib being smoked at exactly the same time. This, like all Premiala products, is an investment for the long term. We don't make cheap junk. We make good quality products that can last for a long, long time, many, many years if they're cared for properly. So grab yourself one of these today. We're sure you're going to love it, and we look forward to hearing how you like it. Take care.